What's poppin', Conroe High? Today is March 18th, 2019. I'm host Sway.
And I'm Angel, and today we'll be talking about the Hello Kitty cafe truck and the Boeing planes investigation.
So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for today's episode of Total Recap.
March 30th and April 6th are the days you should be looking out if you're a big Hello Kitty fan, because the Hello Kitty cafe truck will be making a stop at the Woodlands Mall and Baybrook Mall. The truck is expected to come at 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. at both locations. The truck will be selling pink-themed macaroons, cookies, and cakes. Also, merchandise like t-shirts and coffee mugs. Price will range from $4 to $37. So remember, March 30th and April 6th.
Transportation Department's Inspector General is investigating the FAA's, the Federal Aviation Administration, allowing the flight of the plane Boeing 737 MAX. This is due to the crashes of both of the planes accompanied by the FAA. The situation was later stated by the Ethiopian Administrator of Transport that the black box recovered from the two crashes had read the exact same problems between the two events. The complication was that the pilots were having a major conflict with the automatic safety system. The FAA has announced that they will dig further on the problem and update the system on the planes, making them safer no later than April. Now we will take a quick commercial break, followed by the weather.
What's the worst that could happen?
Bro, give me a piece. Give me a piece. Come on, give me a piece. Give me a piece. You want me to get done? I'm the best friend. I can't do homework.
Thanks, guys. I'm Michael, your weather anchor for today. Let's get right into it. With the high for today being 68 degrees and the low dropping down to 43. And if we look at tomorrow, you can see the only difference is the high being 69. Now for the rest of the week, the weather is going to be quite chilly, so make sure you bring a sweater with you. Also this weekend there will be some rain coming toward us, so keep an umbrella at hand. Now to wrap things up with the fact of the day. A tick bite can make you allergic to red meat. That's all for weather. Now we'll take it to Cooking with Gabe.
Hi, welcome to Cooking with Gabe. I'm your host, Gabe. This is my assistant, Jenny.
Hi.
Today we're going to be cooking something I call comfort food. The ingredients you're going to need is smoked sausage, rice, salt, pepper, Worcestershire sauce, olive oil, cheddar, eggs, milk, garlic, onion, and green onion. And last but not least, you're also going to need a mixture of seasonings that I call house blend. What's in here is garlic powder, adobo, and ground cumin.
So first things first, we're going to add the water to the rice. And then we're going to boil it in medium heat for about 20 minutes.
So right now we're about to chop up the onion. And after that we're going to chop up the garlic. And as we chop these up, when we're done, we're going to put it in the pan that we're going to cook the sausage in. So we're going to slide this aside so we can chop up the garlic. So the reason why you cry when you chop onions is because as you're chopping the onions, The acid in them releases and it causes our eyes to water because our eyes aren't really used to it. So now that that's chopped up, we're going to add this to the pan that we're going to cook the sausage in. Okay, so now that we chop these up, we're going to put these in here. With a little bit of olive oil. Just a little bit. We're going to put that on low heat. So as that's heating up, we're going to start cutting up the sausage. Okay, so right now, as those are cooking, I'm going to have my assistant here, Jenny, crack the eggs and whisk them. So as she's doing that, I'm going to slowly add salt, pepper, cheese, and a little bit of milk.
So we're cracking 6 eggs.
So as she's cracking the eggs, I'm going to add salt, pepper, cheese, milk. So a fun fact about eggs, you can tell if it's good or bad. If you put the egg in water, if it sinks, that's how you know the egg is good. If it's bad, it floats. That's how you know if it's bad. Just a little fun fact for you guys to know. Okay, so now that that's over, we can start chopping up the sausage. So you don't need both of these, you just need 1.5. So I'm just going to chop this up and put it away. Now we're about to chop it up just like this. Cut it into small little circles. You don't want them too thick, because if they're too thick, you won't really get to cook it all the way through. You just want it thick enough where you can pretty much eat it safely if it's raw. So when I'm done chopping this up, I'm going to put it inside the pan with the onions and the garlic. And as I do that, I'm going to put in the house blend to give it flavor. Now that this is done, I'm going to put this inside the pan with the garlic and onion. Now I'm going to raise the heat on here so it can start cooking to about 5. So instead of opening it and letting all the flavor and the aroma of it out, I just go ahead and do this so it's also being stirred and also being cooked. So now that the stove is on, I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to it. The reason why I use olive oil is because it's a much healthier oil than actual regular oil itself. So right now, I'm going to throw the wheel to my assistant. Go ahead, Jenny.
So I'm going to add this mixture to the pan. And I'm going to mix it.
So I forgot to add the house blend to the sausage earlier, so I added it now so it has a little bit more flavor. I wish you guys could smell this, because this smells amazing.
So now that it's getting hard, I need to turn on the heat.
Same thing with the sausage. Now that it's starting to get cooked more, we need to turn on the heat a little bit. Okay, so right now that everything's done, I'm going to start serving the plate. Okay, so since I'm a weirdo, I like adding a little Asian twist to mine. I add hoisin sauce. It's a nice sweet Asian sauce. Really goes well with different types of foods. And that's how you make comfort food.
Comfort food.
We'll finish up our newscast today with a few announcements. The high school Democrats will be holding their March meeting this Thursday after school in room 304. We'll be discussing our upcoming field trip to Austin, among other things. All are welcome to attend.
Now that we're back from the break, the chess club shall begin opening up to that. They can meet again. Well, now those are all the announcements we have for today. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to follow us at KTIG News on all social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
As always, CHS, start strong, finish strong. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for more KTIG news.